how does the mower in autonomous mode not slip around on wet, dewy mornings? How does it turn on bone dry conditions and turn the proper direction without tearing up the lawn? Let's find out. I don't care what anyone says, turning and operating a zero-turn mower is an art form, and skilled operators are very good at knowing the conditions of the day, whether or not the grass is dewy, wet, dry, and turning appropriately so that they don't tear up the lawn. Now, Greenzie-equipped mowers have autonomous mowing software that is both very smart and dumb in certain ways, in that it only does one thing very, very well and one thing at a time. Now, we're lucky in that we've programmed the software to handle wheel slip and other conditions. So one of the things that you have to know is that we did not code the turning like a CNC router. And what I mean by CNC router is you would dial it in and say, okay, to turn this much direction, you apply this much force, or we're going to turn the handles this much. In the very beginning, we tried that. It doesn't work because every condition is different, and wheels, you may do it one day and you slip a little bit more, so you actually need more force to get all the way to this turn. So what we've done is implement something that all mechanical and electrical engineers know, which is called a PID, or Proportional Integral Derivative Controller, and that is a common thing for control systems that have a sort of set point that you're trying to get to. So let's say I'm trying to go here, I'm trying to turn this way. It's an algorithm and an art form that you tune in order to get the mower, or a system to get there. Now I'm not going to go into the details of that. We've done other How It Works videos on that. There's plenty of videos on that. But using that PID controller, we can then tell our system at 60 times a second to read the wheel speed as well as the heading of the mower. And what we do is we start applying the additional instructions to turn, which is wheel speeds, both wheels turning at the same time. And as soon as we see that, we're measuring at 60 times a second, quicker than you and I can, and we're dialing it in. So if it's very slippery, the mower will say, hey, I gotta push a little harder and make sure that both those wheels that go, and as soon as it gets close, it slows down. Now, tuning a PID is not something I'm going to be talking about here. Like I said, that's an art form as well in and of itself, so that it doesn't oscillate and go overshoot and that kind of thing. We've done a lot of work to get that done, and all kinds of conditions, dry, wet, with the characteristics of this mower, like the hydraulics and the electrics. So now that we've got that, we can execute solid turns that don't slip or are applying the right amount without overshooting. If you're interested in learning more, let us know in the comments. Thanks.